again today. I hope everybody's doing A-OK. I'm 420 Jim, a cannabis advocate. Yeah, I'm an old fart. But it don't matter what age you are, right's right and wrong's wrong. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it should have the feds, they should have nothing to do with it. It's a God-given herb. You can't say that you believe in God or a Christian company if you take away one of the most beneficial plants on earth. That shows you how important it is. Ain't that right, baby girl? She's over here cleaning up all my wounds. Puppy wounds. I get more of them every day. That right, baby girl. Well, we'll see who's going to come in here in a little bit. For new people, my name is 420 Jim. There's a petition online that you can sign at 420jim.com. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. There's also another way to do it. If you just take a second to screenshot that or scan that. Hey Frankie, see if you can scan that. See if that works, screenshotting or scanning or whatever. Would you? Hey Slow Trip, what's up? I hate to tell people that works and it don't. I mean, I don't know if you can do it on the phone like that, and if it's backwards, whatever. Okay, Lulu, you're going to lick my skin off in that spot. Hit another one. Well, thank you. I can't free it. We need to ask Trump and Congress to free it. I wished I could free it. It would have never been taken away. Or if I'd ever had the authority to free it, I would have freed it as soon as I had that authority. I'm not going to go against the Creator's wishes. He made that plant. How dare anybody ban it for him? Who gives them the right to take away a God-given herb? One that we produce the same thing in our bodies. Yeah, it's stupid. There's never been a narcotic in marijuana. Nope. Might be nowadays, but back in the day, nope. All lies. Nothing but lies. Oh, it worked. Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate it. I know you already signed the petition, so. Yeah, I checked for my friends' names that's on it. I don't know if it let y'all scroll for the name through the names or anything, but I actually can print them all out if I wanted to. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to try and keep up the fight. What's up, Carlos? Freedom ENT, what's up? We need to get Texas on board, man. They're going backwards. Texas is going backwards. But they voted in the criminalization. Now that's what Congress and Trump's talking right now, is the criminalization. Bullshit. America, I know you're stupid at times, but if you bring in the criminalization, you're really freaking stupid. I warned Texas the year before the pandemic, do not go with the criminalization, because you're still saying, yeah, it'd be illegal and I'll pay a fine if I get caught with it or do court, I have to do something, and of course I'm going to lose my pot. How does that make it legal in any way, shape, or form? You're just buying into how they screw people over to buy medical cards for it. That shit's not right, man. They try and fuck us every way they can. I wish people come by. I love it. I tell them, hey, he gave us every herb-bearing seed. And then I say, what's it say above it? And when they read it, when they read everybody needs a little Jesus, I'm like, here's yours. They get a great smile on their face about it all. It's cool. I love doing that. Here it is again. Screenshot, scan, whatever you got to do. No excuses if you don't have a camera, your camera's broke. 420jim.com. If you want to find me on Facebook, that's my legal first name, 4. My legal middle name, 20. And my legal last name, Jim. 420 Jim on Facebook. I do a Facebook at 420. I do the YouTubes at noon and 7 p.m. And can't we all just get a bong? Just saying. Betty, speak. I didn't say you, dude. Betty spoke to me 2 or 3 times today. Whenever I get to speak. Betty, can you speak? Oh, I know you can. You can speak 3 weeks ago. Betty, speak. Speak, Betty. Betty. Speak, Betty. Speak. Good girl. Good girl. Betty knows how to speak. Betty knows how to speak. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think so? You really think? Yeah. Soon as I seen that out there, I knew that. I knew that as soon as I seen that out there. I just showed you my dog. Hey. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm on my YouTube live. Have you heard what the heck's been going on?
No, tell me.
I filed a lawsuit yesterday against the Walmart a couple down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Monday I'm filing one against this one.
It's just a roach, but I brought it for you.
Yeah, they gave me a trespass and all this one. I stayed here last week, no problem.
I know.
Well, my trolls called Walmart when I was there the other night, which the guard said I could be 24 hours now, and told them a bunch of lies and bullshit.
Why the fuck?
And oh my, I got trolls to do it. And then their stupid ass white, they just profile me, call the police, and I got to go to court on January 17th.
Are you?
I'm suing them on the 16th. They better show up on the 17th. Oh, I'm filing the suit against one. And Monday I'm headed to Bentonville, Arkansas. And if they don't settle, I'm going to file a class action major lawsuit against them.
You should. That's bullshit. You did tell me about that.
Oh, well.
About the other one.
Well, this one here. Okay.
I seen you parked down there.
Oh, this one here. They're talking about an incident that happened in Wichita, Kansas, back in 23.
Okay.
And they're absolutely right. They trespassed me, but the very next day, the regional manager, I think I got a tape here.
Right.
Yeah. Right. That plainly states, no, we took back your trespass.
Then why
you go to every, because you're from all over the United States. They said they took that back and everything. What they do, set me up. I'm so blessed.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So last week, I'm so blessed that the one that had a hard on for me.
Yep.
If he did like that aspect, I would have been to jail for trespassing. The dogs, the good Lord takes care of me.
Gosh, yeah.
But yeah, well, I don't know if you follow on social media, be watching. It's getting ready to heat up real good.
Good, I'm about ready to watch it. I signed the petition you sent me. I did all that.
Right on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just brought my kid by so I could.
Hey.
Hey, can you show her your ID? I just proud to show you too. I was telling her about your last name.
My ID. Well, she hadn't signed the Kennebago then, huh?
She hasn't.
Oh, well, heck, you got to take a marker. First name 4, middle name 20, last name Jim.
That's cool. Would you like to sign?
Hey, let me give you a marker. You can take the Kennebago. Ugh. Anywhere below the green.
A red and blue one everywhere.
Yeah, they don't last as long. I mean, people want to put it on, they're welcome to.
You, if you want to,
Yeah. People like to use them, but they fade off really quick.
Yeah, he said.
Front, sides, or back, anywhere below the green.
She's signing by mine.
That's cool.
Every time I drive by you, I tell my kids, look, there's my fucking name. There you go, baby.
You know what I find funny?
What?
Every time someone says, "Can we see your dogs?" they end up being a troll. Oh, they want to, try. Oh, yeah, they call Humane Society and stuff like that on me.
You ain't doing.
I'm not. Hey, don't take me wrong, Solo Trip. I'm not calling you a troll, but it's kind of funny.
That's really shitty.
Isn't that shitty?
I'm so shitty.
Hey, can we see this? Hey, can we? Yeah. And they sent me a thing today, how they had called them and everything. They've admitted to it. Did I have a screenshot and all? And see, now they just implicated Walmart in a 5-year conspiracy to take my mission off the road. And during my lives this morning, they come in as Walmart and acted like that they was Walmart. I need to stay away and quit harassment. And then they come in as Walmart lawyer, which I know is not them, but oh yeah, but I hope Walmart.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be part of my suit.
I know. I don't.
You better go against these people if you want to pay a little instead of a lot.
That's right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're doing good work, and I'm proud.
I'm a trying.
You're doing great work, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
How long are you going to be around?
Well, Monday I'm going to go file the second lawsuit, and then I'm going to Bentonville.
Okay.
I don't think I won't be there more than 72 hours. Not a week. Because I'm going to have you'll see tomorrow and the next day if it's dry. I'll be putting Calvins in the windows, pissing on the Walmart Corporation and stuff.
Right, I would too.
Oh, yeah. I'm decorating my windows.
Good, baby.
Get pictures.
But I'll find you tomorrow and I'll bring you another rope.
Hey, thank you. God bless.
Baby.
Oh, hey, you didn't get one of these, did you?
Oh, let's heck yeah.
Oh, you didn't get one? Yeah, see? What's that say up there? Everyone needs a little Jesus.
That's right, baby.
I thought I gave you one.
No, I never got one.
I was waiting on them coming
this
in.
is going in my windshield.
That's what it is. I was waiting on them coming in. That's why I wait here to Tuesday.
I love this.
I ordered 800 of them. I've given out close to 1,000 since I started doing them.
This is awesome.
It brings smiles.
Yep. Does to me.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Isn't that cool? What's the Betty? Can you Betty? Betty, can you speak? Good girl. Good girl. Isn't that cool? She's 9.5 weeks old, and I just started today with the speaking, and she can speak. I think that's pretty cool. Not bad for a dog abuser and stuff. I must have beat her until she done it or something. That'd be the next videos the liars put out there. What's on, Doug? What's up, Doug? Woohoo! Where not? Give me a second. Let's see where I put that roach at. Damn it, Mon. I set it down somewhere, I know. There it is. There it is. Nice little blunt roach. Damn, Betty, almost set on you. Going what with Weasel? Hang on. Oh, going to the fair with Weasel? Why ain't you going to the fair with your kid? Or you mean you're taking your kid with you? Or is it not a carnival fair? Oh, he goes and takes pictures of the rides. No. One of the owners missed a payment on a ride. He's going there to repo the ride. What ride are you going to go repo, Doug? Hey, you know what's funny? I know a guy that does that. That he repos the rides and shit like that. Oh yeah. So, there is a real repo for carnival rides and when they don't pay their bills on them and stuff. I happen to know one of them. No repos today? Ah, well. Can't get them every day. I mean, you could, but you gotta take a little rest here and there. Thought you didn't work the weekends. What happened? I thought you didn't work the weekends. Tomorrow you'll say, nope, it's the weekend, Monday. Monday. Doug, I used to do that. You ain't telling me nothing I didn't do many years ago. And I did, all but one company, I think. Two at most. I worked 24/7. When a call come in, I went out day or night. Back in the big storm, well, our storms nowadays are a little bit bigger, but back when we had a big storm, California, Florida, whatever, I could be out there 24, 34, 38 hours, whatever, as long as I was needed, you know. So, been through all that stuff. Not repoing, but just rescuing people and driving tow truck. If I could redo life again with the knowledge I got right now, I would be in towing, but it'd be a completely different towing. I would be working for like Sea Tow. I would definitely be driving a tow boat instead of a tow truck. But back when I was growing up, they didn't have sea tow until, you know, I was already grown up and everything and never got my captain's license to do that or whatnot. But if I'd really had a chance to go back and all, oh yeah, I'd get my captain's license, do sea tow. What screwed me on the captain's license is I'm colorblind in red and green. And I can pass the test and do all that, but they can't let me pass. You've got to be able to pass the colorblind test. I'm not tired of it. When my friend got shot and killed, I got out of it. When you can lose your life for not doing nothing wrong or anything like that and whatnot, and just something stupid like that, yeah. But you made total sense. Your life's in more danger of being out on the highway, country back road, city road, or most of all the interstates. Yeah, you're a lot likely to get killed there than on a repo. So. All right, Comic Ring. Right on. I'm glad you spelled it out for us. You made my brain hurt, but thank you for spelling it out for us. Let's see, Walmart didn't get to fuck me out of getting my eggs and my coffee and my creamer and my dog food. I just made them deliver it to me. At McDonald's. I was hoping they wouldn't do it or refuse, because I pay for delivery. And when I called, they said don't deliver to business. When I Googled it, it said they did. So I just said, let's find out what happens, which one's right. Guess what? Google was right. The person for customer service, they were wrong. Total wrong. Man, I can't wait to play these calls and stuff from the last couple of days to the home office and how their managers and shit treated me. I don't think Frankie's on it. Are you on here, Frankie? I bet this time I get a card. Frankie thought that I got a card from that guy that cut the check last time. I don't remember, and if I did, I would think I would have cherished that, you know, or I would have used it when I had a problem in Wichita. So I don't know. If I did, I don't know where it went, but I'm pretty sure They might give me a card this time with a direct number on it. If they're smart, they will. If not, oh well. Now, I can't find that damn tape of them telling me that I can be on their property. Must have lost it. I can find one before that. I can find one where I made a complaint. But I can't find the one where I can't produce the one that says, hey, we take that back or nothing. I could play a tape if y'all want where I tell them the problem, but they just say, well, I'll check into it and let you know. I did find that one. And I think, let me look, I think it's like 15 minutes long. You'd think the other one would be right there close to it. Oh, look, 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 the Walmart, leave Walmart alone emblem. What stupidity, people. Not funny. It ain't funny, Doug. What do you think their home office is going to think when I show? Because see, they claim they could do this because I'm a public figure and all. How do you think Walmart would like them using their name and logo stuff and pretending to be Walmart on a live video? And I won't tolerate some stupid idiot pretending to be Walmart. Simple as that. Oh, good for you. Good for you. If you want to talk about how we can release cannabis prisoners and how we can get it federally legalized, that'd be cool. The other stuff don't mean nothing to me. It don't. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, but it don't mean a damn thing to me. I'm just an old man. My channel's about nobody belongs in jail for weed, and that we need our legal rights to it federally. We ain't no damn Christian country if we keep cannabis illegal. It was in the anointing oil. So any damn preacher, including my brother, is a Baptist one, you're a damn liar when you say that cannabis is bad. You're just uneducated about it. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Yeah. And you know what looks cool? The 2 lawsuits I've just filed against Walmart. Well, one's filed, and the other one will be filed Monday before I go down to the corporate office 2 hours away. It looks really cool when the paperwork, officially goes into court, how it says such and such versus such and such. Well, this is who is versus Walmart. It will read, oh dang, camera, I thought I wiped it off. The camera's getting bad on this phone. It will read 420 Gem versus Walmart. So I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. And that's why I have trolls that work for alcohol people and stuff like that don't want cannabis legal. They're doing everything they can to try and ruin my mission and stuff. They were once so-called cannabis advocates. What they do is sell over to the liquor side. Both their old ladies are into the alcohol industry, either bartender or manager of a liquor store. That's kind of strange and funny. Bryson, the big troll, met the other idiot at Scott Winslow at a bar where his wife worked. So, not Bryson's, but Woody's. So, You know, I don't know. Kind of look like the alcohol industry's harassing me a little bit. Well, to me, Trump's not a perfect president at all. Now, if he gets educated on cannabis and hemp and corrects an 80-year lie, and then I'd be cool. I'd be cool. But anybody this day and age that says cannabis is bad and should be outlawed is either uneducated or a liar. And I'd like to ask Mr. Trump which one he is. He won't use the real word, yellow journalism, because that goes all the way back to naming cannabis marijuana. So, of course, they can't use the word yellow journalism. They say he just says fake news, fake news, fake news. Every time I hear that, I cringe. Why don't you use the real word, Trump? Mr. Trump is called yellow journalism. And if anybody Googled, or Mr. Trump Googled yellow journalism, it will tell you it's exactly what he says is fake news, but it's for profit and gain. And that's what all this fake news is about. But if he uses the word yellow journalism, it goes all the way back to the person that started it, William Randolph Hearst, and then the New York Times, when they started reefer madness. Oh, the filthy Mexicans brought their marijuana and gave it to blacks. Well, who brought it to Thomas Jefferson, George Washington? The fucking aliens? I mean, come on, people. Wake the hell up. Comic Ring, go find another channel to be comical on or something. See ya. You couldn't take the hint that it is a cannabis channel and whatnot. See ya. I'm 66, ain't got time for people to just want to use my lives or whatever to be a nut or whatever he's trying to do. He's trying to say he's so smart and whatnot, but he couldn't take a damn hint. Talk about cannabis, you'd be here. What do you mean, what's going on? What's going on with what? If you're new, I'm 420 Jim. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, federal or state. You can sign the petition at 420jim.com. Or you can simply screenshot this or scan that. Sign it, get a friend to sign it. We'd really appreciate it. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, type in my name, 420Jim, spell it out. FOURTWENTYJIM. Well, so I didn't hear anybody say they wanted to hear the one tape I found, so I guess I'll say that for Walmart. It's just the tape of the Wichita, Kansas incident. I guess I'll save it for Facebook tomorrow. What a burp at Walmart? What? Or what about with Walmart? Oh, I've been trying to find the tape because I would think that I would have a tape of them telling me I could come back. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't see your comments. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Will. Hey, Greg Tanner had the same problem. And I don't know if he told Frankie Archuleta, but you need to reach out to Greg Tanner or Frankie Archuleta. Frankie might tell you that. But it's something that you got to do on your end. He accidentally hit something, turned something, or whatever. Sign in. Oh, you got to sign in. You got to sign in. You got to literally sign into the YouTube. Will. Try that. Like exit it and whatnot, and go out of it completely and sign back in or something. Is that how he does it, Frankie? He closes it and everything and then just sign back in? Hey, Michelle, how we doing? Well, let me see if I can get this thing set up to play while you try and figure out if you can get on comments or not. Now, this ain't them telling me that, I'm not trespassed. This is me asking them to investigate why, and me telling them what happened. Yeah, it's 15 minutes long. Break stuff. Break this. You're gonna break that, stupid. Okay, here we go. I called Walmart, of course, because I was been thrown out of Walmart. What's up?
My name is Deidre. I'm with Walmart. I was calling about your letter to the president about the situation at Pawnee and Broadway Walmart.
Ooh, my letter to the president. I must have got their attention at that time.
I'll do that.
Well, first let me give you a little history about me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm really surprised this happened, and I wish last year the guy had gave me his personal phone number, because then I wouldn't have had to do that, and I wouldn't have to be turning around and heading to Bentonville. I was at a Walmart in Georgia last year with a receipt to return an antenna, and they gave me some trouble and didn't want to do the return without putting it on a gift card when I paid cash. And I told them that's not right, and they said, well, you can call 1-800 Walmart. They're going to, and I knew they wouldn't tell me the same thing. And they're trying to argue with me in the store, so I went ahead and went outside, and I called 1-800 Walmart. And a guy approaches me and tells me, you can't have your vehicle parked here. And I'm like, sir, I'm not spending the night. Oh, you can't park an RV or truck here anytime. And I'm, sir, you're wrong. I can park to shop. No, you can't. And even Walmart in the background tells me he's wrong, which I knew. But he goes ahead and calls the police and did like the idiots did yesterday and had me trespass from their store. Okay, yes, y'all are a private company and stuff, and you can choose who you want, but you got to have a reason to discriminate against someone. And I filed a lawsuit, and I won. Now, the lawyer, which, they had a lawyer and stuff, it was just me in court. Of course, they didn't bring their video. They had a bunch of lies, and if they had brought their video, it would have proved that. Do what? Do I think I blocked them on chat? You got someone else. I don't know what you mean there, Frankie. Oh, no, oh, you're talking about, you're still talking about Will, if he's seen the chats or not. Okay, I'll finish the tape. I just thought you was a liar, and it will in this case too. But long story short, I sued them. I won $2,500 and court costs, and they wanted me to drive back to Georgia at the lawyer's office, and instead I was closer to Bentonville, and I drove and I did a protest in front of their museum, how Walmart owed me and wasn't paying me. I wasn't there within an hour. Someone from Walmart Corporation finally called me. An hour later, I was getting my check, and he was apologizing, and, sir, you know, that won't happen no more, and this, that, and the other. Well, guess what? It did. Yesterday, I've got everything. Ask your guy. I'd have to pull up the video to see his name, but he's in the red shirt. Okay? I simply go into Walmart, and trust me, I've been to 36 states, and I haven't found that video yet. I got the video of me going in the next day, but I haven't found the video of the incident. And I do this, I'm in Walmart 2 and 3 times a week. Okay? Most Walmarts, you can walk up to the paint rack and buy paint. Some Walmarts that have troubles, they have them behind glass. And because people, like, you go to Home Depot and stuff, you see idiots will spray paint and see what it looks like or whatever. That I understand. But nowhere in the United States of America has I not been able to call someone over, unlock that, and then give me the paint. I put it in my cart, and I go do the rest of my shopping. Well, they got upset, I think, because I'm sitting there. First thing I do when I get to the paint counter, because I want to go get paint. My intentions going in that store was to come in on the left-hand side, get my paint, come out on the right-hand side where I get my groceries, and come on out to the cannabis. And I was also going to use my Walmart card that's got like $80 on it. You thought the same thing when that happened to Greg, Frankie. No, I didn't block Will. Whatever Greg did, and he undid. That's what happened here. I guarantee you. No, I didn't block Will. If that's what you're asking. Nope. If we can get Greg or he contact Greg, Greg can tell him what he did if he remembers. But no, it's not on my end. And that was my intentions going in the store until everything happened. I walked, and like I say, I got this, y'all have what I don't have on video. I walked down to the paint aisle. There's a lady, you know, because there's nobody to paint. And I says, ma'am, somebody got a key? And she said, press the button on the counter. And there's this little box. And I pressed the button. And associate be with you in a minute. And it's flashing and whatnot. And then it goes out. Nobody comes. After the third or fourth time of doing that, I said, what the heck? And I called the store. And I said, hey, you know, can you get somebody to the paint department? And the lady said, yeah. And I hear over the loudspeaker that somebody to the automotive, blah, 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 and hardware, which I figured was me and whatnot. And about that time, a young black guy comes by, and I asked him if he's got the key to the case, and he said no. And so he yells at another white guy and says, hey, and that kid's coming over, and it's not a key, it's his phone or whatever, and he puts, waves it by the lock, and he will not hand me this can of paint. He wants to know which one I want, and I tell him that one. I figure he's going to hand it to me. I can look at it. I can do whatever. No, he's not going to hand it to me. And I'm like, that's retarded. Oh, I got to walk this up to the register. And I'm like, that's kind of retarded, you know? Well, why all of a sudden is a manager and a guy in a red shirt, which comes to be your, it's a loss prevention guy, all standing around me now? There was no commotion, no nothing. Then the guy in the blue shirt, which I guess is Michael, the guy supposed to be the head of your store, he's telling me that's Walmart policy. And I told him, you're lying. It's not Walmart policy. And even I have recorded yesterday when I talked to Walmart, it is not their policy. At best, if he thought that I was going to tag something or spray, they could follow me. But I had every right, according to Walmart, to get that paint, put it in my cart, and finish my shopping. They had the option of taking that paint and walking it up and leaving it at a checkout if they wanted. But they did not have, and it's not Walmart policy to follow someone like I'm going to tag. When the manager says, well, we do that so people don't steal the product and spray tags everywhere. And I'm like, well, which one are you accusing me of? Why are you profiling me? you're automatically profiling that I'm going to spray paint in your store or I'm going to steal your paint. That's illegal. You can't do that. Why didn't they tell me right then and there to get out of the store I wasn't welcome to shop or nothing? I mean, that's a point that's going to kick them in the butt. Oh, no. Instead, they intimidate me, walk me up. He says, you want to pay over here on camera or you want to pay at the front door? And I'm all shook up this time. Help, up in the front door, I guess. Okay? Get up there, and the kid's still standing there. And I asked him, I'm like, are you going to swipe it or do I need to swipe it? What's going on? And he finally gives me the can of paint. And the older gentleman worked in that area. And I don't know the guy in the red. I remember that, too. I felt like such an idiot. We're all standing there around it, and he's just standing there with the paint still. Finally, just where I said, are you going to scan that or can I? It was stupid. What he's doing and all. He's standing there, and the guy said something about, how's your day going or something? And I told him it's going fine until the idiot's in the back. And that's when he told him to step back, don't talk to me. And he just standing there trying to intimidate me. He intimidated me so much, I didn't even put my Walmart card in there. I just put my bank card in there because I had one thing in mind. Pay for this, go sit on the bench, call 1-800-WALMART and make a complaint. Oh, no. I do my transaction, go sit on the bench inside your store, I call 1-800-WALMART, and he's telling me I got to get out of your store. He actually said F it to me at one point, okay? So, of course, later, when Walmart asked if I talked to the manager and I called back to Michael, he said that I cussed him in the back. And I told him once again he's a liar. And I said, you got that on tape? And you know what he told me? Yes. So I will be demanding Walmart to produce the audio tape that I know Walmart don't have. Okay? So I've caught him in 2 lies already and whatnot. And I don't know what the heck the big deal is. If y'all didn't want me to shop, y'all could have asked me to leave. But I know by law you can't sell me a product that's guaranteed 90 days. I go out in the parking lot and it don't work. I know you think you can trespass everybody in every store in the United States, but you got a contract with me as long as I got this card in my wallet saying I can come to the store and shop and spend it. You can't give me a gift card and then tell me I'm not welcome at any other Walmart in the United States. And I just need to find out if we can be nice and this stuff can be worked out. Now they can because they got this stupid delivery stuff. But back then they didn't have the delivery. And I was absolutely right. You know, they can't give you a gift card and then tell you can't come in and use it. Or do I have to go to Bentonville, Arkansas? I don't know. You know, when he put on, when I got him on tape calling the cops, he's wearing the marijuana hat and the marijuana shirt. That's profiling me. Why can't these be Japanese made? Oh, shit. I got to find that tape. Because evidently I got all that on tape. Believes. I mean, I guess you employees need to look up what freedom of speech and everything is, and you can't profile people like that. It's the same thing that got me the money last year in Georgia. I can give you the store number, the amount, and everything if you think I'm lying. You can call your home office and tell them. And I've already called Bentonville, Arkansas, City Hall yesterday and told them, look, I'm on my way back. I'll be there by Friday, and I'll probably be there a month or 2. And you know what? 3 years later, I did the same thing. A week or so ago, I called and told them that I'm probably going to be headed back their way. Welcome me back. But I also know if the guy that cut that check last year heard this, I'm sure he'd be telling y'all that you need to apologize to this guy. You need to release that trespass thing and just let this guy be.
Okay. Can you tell me approximately what time you were in the store?
Let me see if I can find the receipt. I got everything all put up. And here's the thing. Last year I did it in a small claims court. What did that say? Find one on tape. What? Well, it say. Didn't you hear it say that I've got a guy on tape, meaning video? I guess when they trespassed me, I've got a video of all that. Evidently, I got a video where the kid said when he was calling, he's got. I guess that happened in the store. So maybe that's the tape of me being in the store. I don't remember when they called the cops and all, but it would sound the reason that I would have video of a lot of it. I'm going to have to go back, or someone want to research that for me, and if they can find any of them videos, send me the links to them, because I haven't watched it yet, and maybe there's links to other ones. I'm not going to honestly say one way or other, but if anyone knows of one, please post it to me in Messenger. But this evening I'm going to go watch the one, not supposedly, the video of me going back to the store the next day after this call. I have. So, that was sent to me, or I wouldn't have it, the link to it. But that was sent to me. And I'm sure that I did video like in the store when they were doing that. And then I kept on when I was outside doing the Walmart thing. Hang on, I got some people coming. Get him, Lilo. Killer Lilo.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right. We're here to sign.
Right on. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Yep. This QR right next to me is one for the cannabis prisoner petition. Nobody belongs in jail, and that's federal and state, and legalized federally. It's just going to ask you for a name, address, and email, and when you go on down it, when it tries to bum money, put no thanks, I'd rather share if you want. It don't help me with fuel. That's what the tagging is. Whether a person donates penny, dime, rose, whatever, a dollar, whatever. My retirement and people help this keep going.
Yeah.
I got shirts and hats and trays and stuff that I give out when people make a $20 donation.
Heck yeah. Yeah, you make them long. How long you been, where you come from?
This is my 11th year.
No shit.
Are you from Springville there?
Yeah, I've lived here for a while, yeah.
How long?
I'm from Shawnee. I don't know if you know that. Table Rock Lake, Branson.
When you got done typing that in, when you're done, go exit out and go to Google. Google search. When you get out of that.
Yeah. Okay.
And put in 420 Jim, 420 JIM. And the first one's going to be a petition. Go up a couple more stories, because there's going to be more than petition. If you scroll a couple stories, one should say something about Springfield and the buzzkill. But they should.
Oh, this here?
Does it say Springfield, Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on that. See Rose Inn, buzzkill. They gave me a ticket for doing this right downtown, 12:30 in the afternoon, just harassed me for camping in public. I come back the next year and kicked their butt. Back then, my name was Jim Stevens. Jim was my first name.
Yeah.
And a year after that, in 2018, July 18th, it's either 18 or 19. Don't hold me at it. I stopped in the courthouse in Tennessee because the year before I kicked the cop's butt, and the headline read "To be blunt." So I knew the town, the judges was cool. And I said, "Your Honor, can you make my first name my last name?" I wanted him as my last name. He said, "Yeah, I'm a football. I can do that, but you got to have a first name." I said, "How about 4?" And he said, "I can do that. You want a middle name?" Of course, this was all in the paper in front of him. I said, "How about 20?" And he said, "And you want your last name Jim?" And I said, "Yeah." And he picked up that gavel and ordered my name to be 420 Jim.
Oh my God.
Now it's on my birth certificate and everything.
Yeah, man. Hell
I don't just talk the talk.
Hell yeah, you got that shit, huh? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I like your.
Hey, you know, he gave us every herb-bearing seed in Genesis, right?
Yeah.
What's it say above that?
Yeah.
What's it say above it?
All you need know Jesus.
You're right.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very, very, very welcome.
Hey.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Go share it, man. I'll try to get.
Please do. We need it to blow up. If people don't start becoming part of the solution, put our voice out, then you're a problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all have a voice. Anybody can sign this petition. It don't ask if you have a record or nothing. I don't know why. And Texas alone should blow up this petition because they took away all their products. They voted in that stupid decriminalization. Now Texas is taking it all away. But I think that bill might get vetoed, I hope. But they're trying to take it totally away now.
They're doing a lot of weird shit right now.
Oh, Revelations. And we're in Revelations. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, brother.
You do. I love him. Just the smiles I get. That makes it worth it. I'm surprised the trolls hadn't made big deal about I'm spending donations made to get cannabis prisoners out of jail on fake Jesus figurines or something, you know? Video at 10. Oh, let me get back to my glass to see if anybody wrote anything, and then we shall continue the last little bit of this. Yeah, yeah, if that's Will. Yo, if that's Will, yeah, I can see them comments. I'm not going to swear you're Will or not, I don't know, but I see the comments. And we'll pick up here. You still can't see it on mine? Huh? I'll be damned. Yeah, it's something you did on your phone. I would bet money on that. Because I racked my brain trying to find out how I'd block Greg. And I didn't. And finally, it took him a couple of days or whatever, but he got it unblocked. Shucks, I don't see where I got it right now. Last year, I did it in small claims court because I just wanted to teach them a lesson. Well, it looks like here I got to go to a higher court, a civil court, which means more money, more everything. And I'm on a mission to help cannabis prisoners get out of jail. Hey, stupid. Nobody's gonna believe that stupid shit. What a waste of time. And I really ain't got time for all this bull crap. Oh, they gotta wait. I know everybody must know much liars they are. You see what bullshit they post? If anybody's abusing that puppy, that's their mama over there. They're playing. But see, they've never been human enough to own a dog or understand their love of an animal or nothing. Idiots. What was you? Yeah. But if forced, I will. Shucks. I can't see my receipt. Doggone it. Let me try and think of what time it was. I just don't know what I did with the seat. I might have already turned that in to the guys.
That's fine. I can find it. But so I talked to obviously Michael and the AP person already to find out what was the situation, what happened.
Oh, he doesn't lie to you and say I cussed him. And see, the other stores I sued, they lied, and that's why they didn't bring none of their tapes. And I think that's one of the reasons I won. Because if Walmart had them tapes and stuff and was telling the truth, they would have brought them tapes. And I know, and you know, that Walmart does not record audio. And when he lied to me yesterday and told me that he had a tape of me cussing, whoo, that really gets me going. Because I don't like to be lied upon. I mean, you should just, common sense, the person that wants to listen should know that I sued Walmart last year and all. If I was going to come in your store and cause a problem, I'm not going to say anything wrong. I'm not going to do anything wrong. And none of your cameras are going to show where I was yelling, hollering, cussing, or nothing. Not a one. I dare you to go back and watch it and see that. I know that,
I'm
Brady.
going to definitely investigate the situation, and I just wanted to make sure that I got your side of the story. I will look into it and give you a call back. But it is our policy in the market, so that way we do not profile or discriminate against anybody. Anything that's in a lock case, we walk up to the front.
Okay, now here you go. Look. Okay, so I've caught him in 2 lies already, and I actually that from that point on, she wants to argue about that it is Walmart policy that if it comes out of a locked case, Walmart policy, all their stores, which is bullshit. You can get a thing out of the case. They know you got it, it's in your cart. Some stores, but see, what she's talking about is their store policy. Their manager can do that. But that's the only store I've ever been to that I wasn't allowed to take an item to the register if it didn't have a department. Now, automotive, if it had something in a locked case, every once in a while I've got to ring it up in automotive. Electronics was the main one, or photo center. Right there, they've got the cash register. It's convenient and all. And you can go ahead and ring up and continue your shopping and everything. But it's bullshit that Walmart Corporation says in all their stores, you can't give a customer a can of spray paint out of a locked box to go check out. Because the only reason the paint is locked up in most stores and is because of an age thing, underage. You gotta prove how old you are when you're buying paint. So it's really, 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 really stupid. Now, y'all kind of heard the story. If I can find that tape of that lady right there saying that everything was forgiven and they're sorry, that I wasn't trespassed no more and whatnot, do you think I have a case? I don't want to spend the next 48 hours trying to find something that, y'all don't think's going to, make a difference. But she said she was going to investigate. She's going to do this, that, and the other and whatnot. So I think this is how it is. If I find that tape, woohoo, I've got him. If I can't produce that tape, I might be in trouble on the 17th on that trespassing charge, because that is a legit charge and all. What are you crying about? Did old boy get out? Oh no, you're crying because Betty's playing with her. Yeah, but see, that's your store policy, because I've got on tape where I talked with Walmart, and they said that's how I knew it was store policy. They're the ones that told me no, that is not a Walmart policy. That is a Walmart store policy. There's a lot of difference, a whole lot of difference. Each manager has their discretion to make their policies of what they do. Each one. It is not like a broad policy for Walmart's. That's what I was saying. And Walmart says that is true. Just like that one idiot when I sued him told me I couldn't be in that parking lot to shop. He's telling me they can't. Walmart's saying that's not true in the background when they heard it. And I'm like, I know that. But the idiot manager could make it that way. But I'm sure they changed that by now. Yeah. Yeah. See, there's no register or nothing in hardware. You know? And had they been a register in hardware, I'd had no problem with it. Had he taken it up to the front, you know, and put it up to the register. You know? All he had to do was walk it up there, you know, and it'd be there when I go through getting my shopping and all. You know what I mean? But no, they didn't want to do none of that shit. No, they had made up their mind. Why in the world was asset protection and the manager there before anything really got, you know, back and forth on the policy and stuff? Why were they there? Oh, because I said it's retarded? So the guy thought I called him retarded? Kind of like my one friend, I used a generalization and they think that I called them that name and now we're not friends? Oh, come on. I didn't call the person retarded. The idea that I can't get a can of freaking spray paint and be trusted to carry it up to the damn register is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. And they knew this. And that's why they untrespassed me. Now all I got to do is prove it. What do you think my chances are if I could find that tape? Do you think my odds are better than 50-50 people? What do you think it increases my odds by? I think it increases my odds by like to 90% my favor. But only if I can find the tape and or videos to corroborate everything. Because me, other than that set me up. And they ought to be real thankful to the man above that my vehicle didn't get towed and my puppies taken away from me. Because if I can come up with all this proof and they had done that, oh my gosh, I'd have a new RV. Yeah. But see, I don't want to put my puppies through that. Yeah, I don't think I was. I think when I went outside, maybe. I don't know. I just have to go back to them dates and look at the, or if you probably already had. All I gotta do is go back and look at them dates. I think the calls were on the 8th. If I'm not mistaken, the call I just played was the 8th. So, yeah. The answer should be between the 8th and what? I told her that let me know right away, so I wouldn't have gave her much time, a day or two, because I had to decide to go east or west. So I'd say somewhere between the 8th and the 10th is any of the audio ones. The video ones would be the date of the incident, which I don't know if that was the 6th or the 7th. I don't think it was the 8th because that's the day this call went through. So it had to already happen. Now whether, I don't think they called me the same day. It's probably the day after. So I'm going to say it happened on the 7th probably. He ain't talking. Hey, what are you doing over there? Get over here. Betty. She found a way to escape. Hey, that little girl knows how to speak. Betty. Betty. Betty, can you speak? Betty, speak. Oh, I didn't ask you. He thinks his name's Betty. well, it's time for me to get out of here, folks. Gonna let these pups run around a little bit with Mama. Then I'm gonna take Mama out, let her do her business for the night, and I'm just gonna chill, watch a little bit of TV. I forgot what the weather was supposed to be tomorrow, so hopefully it's not bad tonight. He went idle on Facebook 6 minutes. Gerber tenants. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Well, my friends, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, either at noon, 4:20, or at 7 p.m. Or if something happens, then I go to live. I'll see you then if you join in. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, Jesus loves you. Have a great night. Peace.